Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Ultra HD Steelbook edition of Prisoners of the Ghostland. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, Prisoners of the Ghostland is here on 4K Ultra HD, released by RLJ. It is available as a steelbook and is not exclusive to any particular retailer, so you can pick this one up locally and online. Now, as far as the film itself, we all know that Nicolas Cage has kind of been tackling some very interesting projects over the last few years. Movies like Mandy and Willy's Wonderland. And of course, you also have the other end of the spectrum, which was Pig, released earlier this year. So the man could definitely have a bit of a range, especially with these direct-to Blu-ray or DVD type of movies. Prisoners of the Ghostland, as a film, is more on the crazy side. I liken it more to kind of the Mandy side of things. But, you know, it's after watching the movie, and I went into this as a complete blind buy, this one struck me as, I swear it could have been adapted from an existing comic book or a graphic novel, but surprisingly it's its own thing. So in a way I give it props because it does have something new to say. But it is a lot of visual and some style, and the story sometimes doesn't make quite a bit of sense. But Cage plays a bank robber in this Japanese Western hybrid town, and he gets captured, and then somebody who is running the town, the governor, one of his charge gets, runs off, and he's, tasked for retrieving her. That's really kind of the basic premise of the film, but there's really a lot going on. It's something that I don't think would be for everybody, but if you like those, aforementioned movies, from Cage, I think you'll be right at home here. For me, it was fine. It wasn't anything that I would be particularly remembering, down the road, but it's, it is what it is. So yeah, if you love Crazy Cage, you'll really like this one. All right, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment, but first, let's do a quick unboxing of the Steelbook. Okay, we have the Steelbook 4K Ultra HD edition of Prisoners of the Ghostland, no slipcover as of right now, and of course not exclusive to any particular retailer. So. And then we have the back, and the spine. The interior is pretty colorful like the rest of the movie. And unfortunately, we have stacked discs, which I know a lot of people, myself included, are not a big fan of. So, good interior artwork. Alright, now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Prisoners of the Ghostland on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 239:1 aspect ratio. It is an upscale from a 2K digital intermediate with HDR10 for the grading. Movie was shot digitally and it is exceptionally clean in appearance on this 4K disc. Those that have seen the movie know that color plays an important role to the visual style of the film. This movie with HDR looks amazing. The opening sequence at the bank is a great display of this. Reds, blues, yellows, and greens, the gumball machine, that whole sequence is going to melt your eyeballs. And when the characters are in Samurai Town, the various lighting, especially at night, clothing looks fantastic. And when later the characters are in Ghostland, that, while it has a little bit of a muted tone, especially during the daytime with, I would say, emphasis on browns and grays, at night there are several flourishes of light that can be seen. Overall, color looks fantastic here, and HDR does a wonderful job enhancing it. Black levels look appropriately deep and inky through the duration of the film. There are only really 2 locations featured throughout the movie, whether it is the Ghostland or Samurai Town, and both have nighttime sequences I think that look very, very well done. And when it comes to shadow detail, I think it looks excellent and no issues to report in that regard. The enhancements in detail enjoys a nice uptick. Examples include when Nicolas Cage is brought out from his prison confinement, he's all grimy and dirty. The various concubines and their makeup sprinkled throughout Samurai Town look really good. Clothing and skin textures, they look excellent, especially up close. And the general aesthetic of both the Ghostland and Samurai Town really come on full display, especially in the more close and mid-range shots. Generally speaking, the resolution here looks excellent. Prisoners of the Ghostland on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a DTS 5.1 audio mix. Now, this being a smaller release, I don't exactly expect an Atmos track, but it would have been nice. That being said, the DTS 5.1 is a very energetic experience. The movie has plenty of surround sound activity, especially during the action sequences, and the overall presentation is really great to listen to. Dialogue is rendered clean and clear through the center with no issues to report. The front speakers, there's a good amount of activity up there, and they complement the center channel. And the rear speakers, there's a lot going on, especially during those, once again, action sequences. Plenty of activity back there, and even some of the more atmospheric moments really play well. And the LFE channel gives you fantastic bass response. It's robust, energetic, and during those action scenes, you are definitely going to feel a rumble in your seats. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Prisoners of the Ghostland on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A+. Visually, this is one of the best looking Ultra HD discs of 2021. The HDR makes those colors pop off the screen. Black levels look fantastic. And the resolution, there's a nice uptick in detail. The movie is a fantastic visual presentation, and if you're a fan of the film, definitely pick this up on 4K. For the audio mix, I'm going to give this one a solid A. The DTS 5.1 is a chaotic, robust listening experience. The surround sound field is constantly engaged, even during the quieter moments, and everything up front sounds fantastic. The movie has a great energy to it and a worthy addition to this 4K disc. So that is my review of Prisoners of the Ghostland on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're interested in picking this up for yourself, I will leave an Amazon link in the comments section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.